Recently, I had the opportunity to volunteer at a Will Graham Celebration of Hope right here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, March 21st and 22nd, 2026, and I want to share that experience with you, because if you ever get the chance to volunteer at one of these events, I truly believe it's something you should consider doing. I wasn't sure what to expect going in, but what I experienced was encouraging, well organized, spiritually impactful. And today, I just want to share a few things that stood out and why I would absolutely do it again. I decided to volunteer because I wanted to serve in a meaningful way and also support an event focused on sharing the gospel. These Celebration of Hope events bring churches together, communities together, and most importantly, they point people to Jesus, and I wanted to be part of that. The Mississippi Gulf Coast event included over 160 local churches in the planning, event execution, and follow-up for the new believers. One of the first things that impressed me was how well organized everything was. Training was conducted in early February at different churches across the Mississippi Gulf Coast, which, by the way, is worth attending even if you won't actually volunteer. But again, I highly recommend you do. There was clear training, clear roles, and everyone worked together with a spirit of unity. It didn't matter what church you were from. Everyone had the same goal, to serve and help people who were coming to hear the message of hope. The music provided by Terrian, and especially Charity Gayle was so amazing. The production is as professional as I have seen anywhere. Will Graham is a chip off the old block, being a grandson of the famous Billy Graham and son of the famous Franklin Graham. He's carrying on the family legacy with pride and professionalism. His messages are great, right to the heart of the individual and the gospel. The events are certainly worth attending just for themselves, but again, I must urge you to volunteer if you can. You will not be disappointed. For me, the most impactful part was seeing people respond, watching individuals come forward, seeing volunteers pray with them. It reminded me that God is still moving in people's lives today, and it was powerful to be part of something bigger than myself. Volunteering showed me that you don't have to be on stage to make a difference. Greeting people, helping, direct, praying, simply being present, all of it matters. And sometimes those simple acts of service open the door for life-changing conversations. And also you get to meet other most interesting people from across the Mississippi Gulf Coast around your local area, as well as people across the country. I met one couple from Indiana that go to as many Will Graham events as they can and volunteer. Just absolutely amazing. So it's worth that just in itself. So if you ever see a Will Graham Celebration of Hope coming to your area, and they're across the world, I strongly encourage you to consider volunteering. These events are held around the world, and they rely on local volunteers. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be a Bible scholar. Just a willing heart. They will train you to be an effective ambassador for Christ. You can find the Will Graham event schedule at their webpage, or just Google Will Graham events and you'll find it. I'm grateful I had the opportunity to serve. I would absolutely do it again. If you're ever volunteered at one of these events, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments. And if you enjoy content that encourages faith and service, consider subscribing to Here to See. Let's share our faith together. You know, at Here to See YouTube channel, we're always focused on sharing pearls of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge, understanding the difficult, and instructions for a better life. Like and subscribe, won't you, so you can come along with us. My recommendations, here journaling, and other great topics. Comment below. Share your experiences with us. Have you been to a Will Graham event? What's your thoughts about it? Are you going to volunteer? Are you planning to volunteer? By the way, if you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, read the Gospel of John chapter 3. You'll learn about His forgiveness and talk to God about it. You can always talk to God. Seek Him now. God bless, and see you in our next video. What might it be? God bless.